Hello. Today I would like to make a proposal regarding DAVIDsTEA marketing strategy for entering the UK market. DAVIDsTEA is a premium tea brand from Canada that offers over 150 unique brands. This proposal shows how the brand can be adapted to the major tea market in the UK and lead to success. Market entry strategy for UK. In entering the UK market, DAVIDsTEA is propositioned a hybrid model that combines franchising and online direct sales. This allows DAVIDsTEA to minimize initial investment risk while also being able to flexibly expand with the help of local partner, while at the same time protecting protecting the quality of brand experience. In the UK market, long-established brands such as Twinings and Yorkshire Tea already have a strong market share. For this reason, DAVIDsTEA will be focusing on its differentiating factors of premium, unique brand, and added value for health. In fact, it is predicted that a health-conscious functional beverage market in Europe will grow by 9%, and that herbal tea will also see average annual growth of 7.1%. By capitalizing on these favorable trends, DAVIDsTEA believe it will be able to establish a unique position in the UK market. Product strategy. In order for DAVIDsTEA to succeed in the UK market, it is essential to adapt the product to the local tea culture. First of all, the main product that should be developed is black tea for milk tea. In the UK, it is common to drink tea with milk, and Earl Grey and English breakfast are particularly popular. In addition, I will also develop unique flavor products such as sweets and fruits, which are the strengths of DAVIDsTEA. As complementary product, this will appeal to a wide range of people as a new option, in addition to traditional black tea. Furthermore, because British consumers tend to place a high value on convenience, it is also important to develop tea bag products. Being able to enjoy tea easily at mealtime is a major factor in establishing a brand. In other words, while respecting respecting traditional way of drinking tea, I will add the creativity is characteristic of DAVIDsTEA to create a product portfolio that is suited to a British market. Pricing strategy. The cornerstone of their pricing strategy is value-based pricing. DAVIDsTEA is based on the theme of a little luxury in everyday life, and they're conscious of price range that suits a lifestyle of the middle class. Specifically, I set the price of tea bags to at £2, classic black tea at £5, and premium organic and herbal tea at around £10. This is a classically and competitive lineup, even when compared to the price range of their competitor. Twinings is approximately 2 to 7 pounds. In the UK, the average disposable income in 2023 is expected to be 3,400 pounds, a high level, and in 2024, the sixth largest GDP in the world is expected. For this reason, DAVIDsTEA have judged that it's possible to make a value appeal to a demographic that is likely to be sympathetic to quality and storyline by setting prices that are not just low but also a reason to choose factor. DAVIDsTEA will simultaneously achieve trust and differentiation. Distribution strategy. In terms of distribution strategy, a combination of directly managed store and online channel is the best option. First, by opening one or two direct managed store in central London, I will be able to provide consumer with an experience of the world of DAVIDsTEA. London has a large immigrant population and a diverse tea culture, so there is fertile ground for unique brands. On the other hand, online shopping is becoming more common in the UK, so collaboration between Ishi and retail channel is becoming increasingly important. In addition to opening store on Amazon UK and Ocado and developing their own Ishi site, it is also essential to cater to the older generation. In the fact, data shows that 90.24% of people aged 65 and over drink tea on a daily basis. And Ishi is also viable option for this demographic. In this way, by combining brand experience in urban area with national-wide Ishi development, DAVIDsTEA can achieve efficient and widespread market penetration. Promotion strategy. In terms of promotional strategy, it is important to design an ingredient online and offline brand experience. First, on social networking sites such as Instagram and TikTok, I will propose a rich lifestyle with tea time, so visible British consumer tend to emphasize with the story of the brand, its ingredient and production methods rather than flashy advertising. So DAVIDsTEA will aim for simple and careful communication. Furthermore, they will use food and lifestyle influencer to expand awareness and foster a sense of familiarity among younger generation. For example, by having influencer participate at one-day manager at pop-up shop and tasting event in department store, they can gain both topicality and real point of contact. At sales promotion measure, DAVIDsTEA offer 15% off coupon for first-time consumer and coupon linkage campaign for those who introduce the product. This creates an opportunity for consumer to try the product for the first time and help to acquire repeat consumer. In this way, while carefully maintain the brand's worldview, DAVIDsTEA are building empathy and trust both online and offline. Social responsibility and sustainability. DAVIDsTEA is recognized in Canada as brand that place importance for the environment, ethics, and community tea. I believe that this stance should be consistently upheld in the UK market as well. In terms of the environment, DAVIDsTEA will promote the introductions of recyclable container and bio-based packaging, and work to reduce the environmental impact of the packaging and transportation process. In addition, they will select tea leaves and materials that are certified as fair trade or organically grown. DAVIDsTEA will work establish on ethical supply chain. This will enable them to communicate to consumers that their products are kind to both the environment and people. Furthermore, in order to value our connections with the local community, DAVIDsTEA will collaborate with organizations such as the British Tea Culture Preservation Society and contribute to the inheritance of culture value. As part of this, They will consider developing limited edition brands and gift sets that donate a portion of sales to charity. By sharing the thoughts and stories behind their product, they will deliver more than just beverage to consumer in the UK. Finance projection and KPIs. This is the initial finance finance plan and KPIs for DAVIDsTEA entry in the UK market. The initial investment is approximately £2,150,000, and this includes the cost of opening one store, initial stock, and market cost. The sales target is £700,000, and the profit margin is expected to be between 18 and 22%. The break-even point is estimated at £3,500 to £4,000 per month in sales. In addition to this, the following KPIs have been set up visualize performance. The first is the number of new each consumer, 100 people. This is indicator of the success of online expansion. The second is a monthly repeat rate of 30% or more. It is important to stabilize revenue by acquiring repeat customer. The third is social networking service engagement rate of 18% or more. This indicates the depth of the connection with the brand. Finally, maintaining an average store review rating of 4.5 star or more will build the foundation of brand trust. By achieving these numerical targets, DAVIDsTEA believes that they will be able to achieve steady growth and sustainable profitability in the UK market. Risk mitigation and contingency plan. Finally, I will introduce the risks that can be expected when entering the UK market, and the measures to deal with them. First, regarding enhanced rate fractions, in addition to using exchange rate hedging in advance, DAVIDsTEA will stabilize cost over the long term by producing some of their product locally or in the UK. Next, a measure to deal with the possibility that a new product will not be accepted by the market. They will conduct a small lot test sales, and promptly reflect consumer feedback in product improvement. Third, DAVIDsTEA will deal with the situation where demand for tea decreased due to inflation or other factor. To do this, they will diversify their risk by expanding into other demand segments, such as gift market and corporation sales channels, for example, hotel and cafe. Finally, to compete with strong competitors such as Twinings and Yorkshire Tea, DAVIDsTEA will differentiate by strongly emphasizing their uniqueness through limited edition flavor and brand stories that are unique at DAVIDsTEA. By taking these measures, they will be able to respond flexibility to unexpected situations and aim to establish their brand over the long term and secure profit. This is conclude my proposal for a marketing strategy to help DAVIDsTEA entering the UK market. This plan aims to combine a deep understanding of British tea culture with the unique brand value for DAVIDsTEA, and it is a highly feasible plan that considers the market entry and expansion phase by proposing a new tea experience while respecting British tradition. And I'm confident that DAVIDsTEA will be able to build a solid position for itself as a lifestyle brand that transcard tea in the local market. Okay, thank you very so much for listening today.